Hey Husky hockey fans, after the break, the St. Cloud State Huskies will return to action this weekend. I'm Nick and it's time for another edition of Husky Hockey Weekend Preview. Over the break, there were 3 NCHC teams that competed in non-conference play, so let's take a look at the NCHC standings heading into the month of December. Sitting at number 1 heading into December would be the North Dakota Fighting Hawks. They have 17 conference points with a 5-0-1 conference record, the only undefeated team in conference play so far. Second behind them, the UMD Bulldogs with 13 points. And third, Western Michigan with 11. Surprisingly, Miami comes in at number 4 with 8 points and a 2-3-1 record. The Huskies are still in search for their first NCHC point, and coming off a Thanksgiving break, they'll have a great opportunity to do so. They will be traveling to face the Redhawks of Miami University, and historically, they've played well against the Redhawks. Last year, the Huskies faced them 6 times and had a 4-0-2 record against the Redhawks. Both teams coming into this series with losing streaks, looking to end that here. Now joining me from the rink live is Mick Hatton. Mick, first off, St. Cloud State, even though it didn't reflect against UND on the scoreboard, they played pretty well against the Fighting Hawks. What can we make sense of that?
Well, one of the big things I thought in that series is they were facing one of the top scoring offenses in Division I hockey right now on their rink, where they have been unbeatable up until this point. So for St. Cloud State to come out essentially with 2 one-goal games, because I don't really count an empty net goal late in the game as an indicator of how the game was, but so 2 one-goal games up there, and really they had, I thought, the better scoring opportunities in overtime. That's a couple of good signs. One, they played much better defensively. They only gave up 5 goals in the series against North Dakota, and then 2, playing that tight against a team that's playing really on top of their game right now. I thought that was a couple of really good signs, even though they weren't wins on either night.
And as we look forward to this series against Miami, they just came off of a series over UConn over Thanksgiving break. St. Cloud didn't play. What kind of advantages does that give St. Cloud into this weekend?
Well, I guess it gives them a little bit fresher legs, but I mean, the other problem though with that is, I'm always leery of a team that's coming off of a bye week, and then they're going on the road on top of it. And Miami's coming off a couple of tough losses to UConn. They're going to be playing at home. They've been, traditionally they've been a lot better at home than they have been on the road. Last season, St. Cloud State was only able to manage 2 ties out there. So this has not been an easy place for them to play. That said, St. Cloud State's 10-1-2 in the last 13 games against Miami. This is a team that they need to get something out of the weekend. They can't go in there and get an 0 for. They need to start moving the yardstick a little bit.
Thanks, Mick. Last week we did Mick's Picks. This week we're going to introduce something new, Mick and Nick's Picks. Each of us will pick one SCSU player that's going to perform well on the ice, and for as many points as they tally out there, we will tally up on the scoreboard for our own. So a little bit of competition here. Mick, you get 1 pick. Choose wisely.
I'm going to take Easton Brodzinski. Easton's the point leader against Miami in his career against these guys, number 2 on the team in goals right now. This is for whatever reason. I mean, this is a team that he seems to have some good luck against. I like the way he's been playing overall. I think the coaching staff's been pleased with his development this season. I'll go with Easton this week.
All right, Mick, I'm going to go with sophomore Sam Henches. He leads the team in points, and last time he played Miami, he tallied 1 goal and 2 assists. I see Sam getting it done out in Oxford. That wraps it up here for Husky Hockey Weekend Preview. If you want to tune in to the Huskies taking on the Redhawks, tune in to nchc.tv. Both games Friday and Saturday starting at 6:05 p.m. That's been your Husky Hockey Weekend Preview. I'm Nick Spiliopoulos. Go Huskies.